We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Superdome here in New Orleans. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Come on, back!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Barry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Barry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bears first down. And that was no small feat as they go for it on 4th and 9, yet still get it by a yard. What a play.
Here we go. Right, 97. On the ball.
First carry here for Kene Nwangu. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Good, 52. 6, 7.
Back to throw. That'll be caught by Kupp. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. You look at the Saints defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better. Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They'll set up a throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Come on, set!
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Buffalo 18!
Second and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Pioneer!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco to about the 35, second down. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
the 35-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
60.
On play action, they'll throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Afitu Melifonwu up to make the tackle there. The Saints sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Rig alert, rig alert. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Let's go now.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Grippy able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Cooper Kupp, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. They go play action here on first down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19 tight. Warriors 70.
Now back to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
This is brought in at the 21. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Hurry.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ready. Red cycle.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. 1 second, all that remains.
Three.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
60 Vikings. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Does the big boy have the juice? And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Mike Evans, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints. 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That's good for a Saints.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Dragon 60.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
70, 70.
1st down and go.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
19, Tiger.
A loss of 2. Brings up
2nd and 2. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Back now here live in New Orleans. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of...
He's got him in, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther Street, Panther Street. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Another run now for Nwangu. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man, he finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
65 catch. Mustang 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Scott. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
18, run, 18.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And now they'll shift things around. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
On the ball, on the ball.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he'll be taken down at the 18. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Chicago, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get